Yes, LES, Las Vegas. Wherever everybody is from, man. Everybody representing this show, man. Get love, man. Real talk, man. TGI Friday, y'all. TGI Friday. Pee Wee Reese, always the first one to check in, man. Appreciate you, man. You smart, though. You get the automatic shout out like that, man. Real talk, man. TGI Friday. Don't drink and drive. Enjoy your weekend. Live it up. But don't kill yourselves, man. Real talk, man. All your sports, letting the room fill up, man. Another big show. Two callers plus the free pick guys calling in. My man, the dog catcher. A lot of sports to catch up on, man. You know what I mean? That's social injustice. We got everything, man. Everything popping off, man. Real talk, man. Let me just let the room fill in a little bit. Just enjoy this track, man. That's savage shit. You already know, baby. New York Yankees, the Savages, baby. Real talk, man. Alright. Time to get back to it, man. TGI Friday to everybody, man. I'm hoping everybody enjoying the start of their weekend. Like I said, don't go out there and kill yourself. Big Jonas, I see you, baby. I see you. And I told you there's only a few cats that I respect that would have messaged me like that, and you one of them, dog. Much respect, Big Jonas, man. All right, y'all, listen, man. Let's get started. I got a new thing I'm doing. I had callers calling in. It's too difficult to catch me right on point. These are appointment calls. So what I'm going to do, like I've been doing, like I did in the last show, when I'm done, I'll call them directly. That's the way. They ain't got to keep attempting, or they got to kind of wait for me like with a bib in their mouth and shit. So, yeah, TGI Friday, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death, Triple H Entertainment, Syndicate Radio, TV, D Beeman, One Voice. These are all the people that are affiliated with me. That's why I put them out there every show. That's how I do. You keep it real with me, I must keep it real back. My beloveds, the dog catcher, the secret weapon, the specialist, and credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. Inbox me, IG me, or email me at al.newyork@yahoo.com. Let's go to the NCAA. The NCAA lost the icon yesterday, Lute Olsen of the Arizona Wildcats. This guy built the Wildcats into a national power and guided the Wildcats to the school's only NCAA championship and died at 85 years old. Olsen was hospitalized last year after suffering a stroke and was recently moved into hospice care. So, you know, his death Thursday was confirmed by family through the media outlets. Rest in peace, coach, and God bless you and your family. Lute Olsen, who had a career record of 589 and 187 in 24 seasons, led the Wildcats to 4 Final Four appearances and the only championship in the schools ever, you know what I'm saying, in 1997. Salute to the icon, Lute Olsen. God bless you and your family, dog. Now, I got to bring up this right here. I got to go to the NHL. I promised a few people that if I don't do hockey, at least I'll bring up the Vegas Knights. It's only right. Is where I'm from right now, and I got to represent my team. The Knights right now are tied 1-1 with the Canucks. Knights won game 1 5-2, lost game 2 5-0. So this look like this is going to be a series that might go 7. So right now they play game 3 tomorrow. It's a neutral site. It might say Knights and Canucks, but it's really a neutral site. So even though, you know what, I might have to take that back because Vancouver's is over there and shit, you know what I mean, Toronto. So where they having it at in Canada, it kind of favorites, you know, the Canucks, but there's no fans. So at the end of the day, it's still a neutral site. So we're going to game 3. Go Knights. Let's go. Go Knights. I got to get a little better in talking about them. Baseball news. The New York Yankees have placed right fielder Aaron Judge on a 10-day injured list with a strained left calf. Now, I don't think Judge is injury prone like Giancarlo's. I think this is something that he could play through, but they want to, they want to take precautions because, it's only 60 games this season. So any little ache or whatever, they're going to make sure they rest their guys. Yankees got a solid start. Yankees will make the playoffs. They just want to go in the playoffs as healthy as possible because I think Judge can still play with the straight cap. But like I said, they're not going to force no issues. We got a nice lead for the wild card, and we're battling Tampa Bay Rays for that first spot. You know what I mean? And, go Savages, man. That's all I can say. Go Savages. And in NFL news, I can't believe September 10th we're kicking off. We're August 28th. We're talking, less than 2 weeks. We got a big Thursday night game to set it off. The world champs versus the Houston Texans. The line is -10 for the world champs. I just hope, because football is basically my favorite sport. I should say that. Fred Robinson, I see you, baby. I should admit that being a sports analyst, but it is. Football is my favorite sport to bet and to watch. Not saying I don't love all of them, because I love all of them. But football is just, the fact that they give so little and it's just so good, it puts it over the top for me. So I'm hoping that Goodell and company could think of a master plan just like the NBA did. Because the NBA with that bubble, that was a crazy plan, and it's working, and I hope it continues to work. And it could have stopped doing through the social injustice situation, which we're going to tap on with our callers. So I'm not going to spill nothing yet until we tap on. Louis, I see you, big dog. But I'm hoping Goodell takes his scheming ass, because he always the type of dude that want to say the right thing at the right time, which I think he never means what the fuck he says. I just hope he comes up with a game plan that we can end up watching the whole football season. Because if they're going to go about it the baseball route, and from my understanding, some stadiums are going to hold a capacity of maybe 1/8 of the capacity, or 20,000 fans. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. I'm just trying to throw a ballpark figure. So if baseball got nobody showing up but workers, cameraman, etc., and we having a lot of cases, then you can imagine with football, what's going to happen with football. So I hope Goodell comes up with a plan, something that can work, because I can see football get shut down after week 3, week 4, if they're going to let these peoples into these stadiums. So there's a big situation in football. I would hate to start football and not finish it. Real talk, man. I'm hoping that the NFL gets through and they figure something out. Okay, now before I make my first call, I'm going to call for the free pick segment. I'm going to start coming up with something which is fun for the people's watching. I'm going to ask y'all a question, and y'all can answer it via the post or comments, whatever. Just write whatever, write whatever. My question today is, do you think Don Mattingly belongs in the Hall of Fame? And these are for guys that have been, little older cats that was able to watch Donnie Baseball, a.k.a. the Hitman, play. Because Donnie Baseball, as you know, was a great baseball player. Let me give you some numbers before I move on. Mattingly played 14 seasons with the New York Yankees, 7,000 at-bats, 53 hits, 222 home runs that I'm very shocked about. Something told me Donnie had about 350. I don't know why I thought that, but I can't believe he got so little home runs. 307 batting average, 1,000 run score, almost 1,100 RBIs, 14 total stolen bases in his career. He had like 1 stolen base a year, and his on-base percentage was .358. Had a hell of a glove, was a fan favorite. Put your comments if you think Don Mattingly belong in the Hall of Fame. That's for you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to make my first phone call, dog catcher. Hopefully you ready for me. Yeah, I got to do it this way. That's the way you guys, I don't keep you guys guessing when to call me. And I know the video's behind. I already know that. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Okay, here we go. I hear you, Rico. 28 years old. You know a lot about him. Dog catcher.
What's happening?
What's up, baby? People's just waiting for the free pick segment. This is what you do. Let me give everybody the update, because we don't lie on my show. We keep it thirsty on my show. Right now, very bad start for us, and I say us. You means me, because we in this together. It ain't like I'm going to put the weight on one side. I don't do that. We share the bad beats together, and we share the love together. That's how we do on my show.
Yeah,
But right now,
you know
we're
that.
5-10. We went 1-1 last week. You lost with the Pacers first half, and you won with the Thunder, and a great call in that game, because I didn't know how the Thunder would come back after winning game 3 to also win game 4. So that was a terrific call on your side. So talk to them. Yeah, what you got for us tonight?
I'm taking it in tomorrow, man. I did like something good tonight, but I'm gonna just take it into tomorrow.
Okay.
And, I like Thunder one more time.
Oh, wow.
Westbrook coming back tomorrow.
Right.
The line is a soft 5.
+5 for the
one more
Thunder,
time.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Thunder actually to win the game, but we'll play the +5, and I think Rockets going to win 6 or 7 and win it 7.
Okay. Yeah, because you did pick the Rockets to win it all, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, you did pick the Rockets to win it all. So
Absolutely.
you got the Thunder +5. All you gamblers, take heed to that. Thunder +5 tomorrow. If you get 5.5, if you get 6, which I think that line might go up too, dog catcher. The fact that Westbrook is back is going to have a lot of people put money on Westbrook and company. So that's pick number 1. What do you got for pick 2, bro?
I like, I'm going to take it all the way to Sunday.
Okay.
I like 2 plays. I like a long play. I like a short play.
Okay.
I like the Celtics to win that series against Toronto. They're going to knock off the champs.
Okay, when does that start? Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, now he said he liked the Celtics in a series bet, guys. Series bet. Not that day.
And game 1.
Oh,
game
and you
1
like in game
2.
1? Okay. So I stand to be corrected. Dog Catcher likes the Celtics, game 1, and also to win the series against the Toronto Raptors. Give us a line on both. We need lines on both, bro.
I don't have a series price right now.
But it should be close.
Game,
it should be close.
Huh?
That series got to be
Yeah.
no more than 130 either way.
Oh, they're definitely going to be a dog for sure.
Right.
Because they're a dog on the game 1, so they're going to be a dog on the series. So the line on the game 1 is +2. We're only getting 2 points.
Okay, so let me come back real quick. Free play, guys. Make sure y'all get this in. Thunder tomorrow +5 versus the Houston Rockets. Boom, get that out the way. On Sunday, take the Celtics +2, a basket, and then he likes also the Celtics for the whole series. So I can't make it more clear. I broke it down third grade level to you guys. Any questions, post them on the comments. Okay, before we hang up with you, dog catcher, I gotta ask you a question. I can't let you get away that easy. You know how I do, baby.
Yeah.
I need your professional opinion. You had great points when we had the show the other day, when we did the whole social injustice thing. I want to hear, after what you heard about LeBron having that meeting, let me get a little deeper. It was a whole meeting, and LeBron decided to take the mic after the meeting was over, without telling anybody, grabbed the mic and started speaking for 15 minutes. And from my understanding, all the young cats wasn't feeling them. Now, I'm going to go through this with every caller today, so I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to sound like a broken record. Your take real fast on what happened in that meeting, from what you know.
Something similar to what you said, basically that LeBron came in there. Basically, he was upset that the Bucks made the move without his green light. Basically, Bucks canceled the game. He got upset because he wasn't warned or anything. No one else knew.
So hold on. Let me stop you. So he got upset, and they didn't even play the Bucks.
That's right.
And he's talking out more than the Magic that actually warmed up and thought they were playing?
He came in the meeting, the first meeting, he came in the meeting angry, stormed in because the Bucks basically called the game or didn't play the game and no one notified him or anybody.
Who the fuck you think he is? He taking that King James as serious as it is, as they calling him it? He really think he the king of the NBA? That's what you telling me?
He is the spokesperson pretty much, so.
No, I know. Listen, if he came in and said, listen, I don't like how you guys went about that. I thought everybody should have been notified. Then I could understand. But coming in on some like, how you guys ain't gonna let me know? Who the fuck you think you are, LBJ? But go ahead, dog.
That's it. That's all I know.
But what do you feel about it? Before we hang up, what do you feel about that?
Hey, man, I don't know. That's it. I mean,
just tell me what do you felt about that. That's it. Then I'll call my next call up.
It ain't his show. I mean, he just as important as anybody else, in my opinion, when it comes to the NBA. They all represent one organization, one corporation. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about, or what he's trying to do, or what he's trying to prove.
Got you.
But he needs to get in line and humble himself a little bit.
Got you, brother.
Because other players, without them other players, there would be no LeBron, if you ask me.
Right. Now, I'm going to disagree with you a little. I think he put some work in the NBA to actually mean more than an average player. But that doesn't mean he's got to come in the room talk about why you guys didn't tell me. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like you say, he is a spokesperson. So to me, it's just like in an organization, you got the lead, the super, and then you got the general manager, however that shit work. There's levels. LeBron James is not just a player no more. He don't went up to another level. But like I said, that doesn't mean everybody got to report to him. He's bugging on that. Everybody does not have to report to you, dog. And that's what the young cats was telling him from what I heard. And he said something. Hold up, before you leave, let me get this off. He said something like, to the people beneath me. What the fuck is that? Meaning the players, the young guys. You feel me?
Really?
He said to the people beneath me. He said that during the conversation. LeBron is bugging. But dog catcher, I want to thank you. I don't want to keep you too long because I've been squeezing you a little more than I have to, and I kind of have to give you a break one day, man. Because I've been coming at you too much, man. All right, brother?
Yeah.
Okay, brother. So I'll talk to you next week on the free pick segment. I'll make sure I keep it short and simple, and I won't pick your brain next week. All right, brother?
All right, G.
All right, enjoy the games and get that money like you be doing, baby.
All right, baby.
All right, that's the dog catcher, y'all. Now I'm gonna call my boy Rico. Rico, if you can hear me, give me 1 minute. But before I call you, let me elaborate real quick. You know, LeBron be bugging, man, and I started to like him. And if I had to choose if I still like him or not, I'll probably say yes. But this was a major turnoff right here. This was a major turnoff, especially by calling individuals people that are beneath me. I hope that was misquoted. I'm hoping to God that was misquoted. But I heard that from Daffy Duck, I call Stephen A. Smith Daffy Duck. I heard it from him, and he got resources. He's actually outside the meeting room, and he's got people that come talk to him. So I'm kind of believing what Daffy Duck put out there. But let me call my other man real quick. Rico, I'm coming. Yeah, man, open sessions, man. That's what we do here, man. Big Ben, you got to hold up, baby. If I get time, I'll hit you up, Big Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Rico, the Philadelphia boy. A good friend of mine worked with me, and I got a funny story to tell y'all. When I went to my job interview, I had this dope leather shit on. I had my shit all laced up, and the first thing this cat told me was, he said, "Yo, what's up, Shaft?" I said, "Shaft, you got jokes?" Yeah, he called me Shaft because of the black leather I had on. But anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. Rico, let's get right to it, man. You from Philadelphia, correct?
Yeah, I'm from Philly.
You represent Philly, correct?
Yes, sir.
So tell everybody what the fuck is wrong with the Sixers. I'm waiting.
Nigga, there's a lot wrong with the Sixers.
Talk
Oh
to
my
us.
God!
Talk to
From
us.
the front office down to the water boy. There's a problem with the Sixers. Ain't no heart in the Sixers. We ain't got no scorers on the Sixers. We ain't got nobody making tough decisions. We can't feed the ball all day to the post because he get injured all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, one thing I
There's
can
a
say,
lot.
listen, I'm gonna intervene. I'm not gonna say you ain't got no scorers because MB can score. The problem is MB don't ask for the ball enough. And every once in a while he gets what you call 3-point carried away, where he think he a 3-point shooter. And not that he can't make that, but you too big to be out there, though. You need to go inside and use that agility you got, that mobility, that, he got moves for a big man. I love MB's post-up game, but the problem is he's soft. He's extremely soft. So before I get to my next question, anything you want to add on to that?
You say he the scorer, but
But hold on, let me rephrase. He's a scorer, but doesn't have a scorer mentality.
exactly
That's what
because
it
he
is.
ain't no Shaq. Because Shaq was putting up 30 points a game in his prime. You know what I mean? And we don't got that because Embiid would probably put up 17 points a game and 9 rebounds and be like, oh yeah, I did my job. Yeah, I mean, he's soft. I love him, but he's soft.
Okay, all right. So you got out that. I like that. You was right to the point on your team. I love that. Okay,
Yep.
Now did Brett Brown? Did he get a fair shake? Because I put up a post the other day, and a couple people misinterpreted me. I said he didn't get a fair shake. They said, "What do you mean, Al? He got so many chances." That's not what I meant. What I meant was, if you're gonna fire Brett Brown, you gotta fire Elton Brand also, who didn't re-sign Jimmy Buckets, didn't re-sign J.J. Redick, and gave Tobias Harris all that fucking money. All that money. And to me, Tobias Harris is a just above average player. I mean, I like the guy. But not to get all that money. But answer the first question. I don't want to confuse you. Did Brett Brown get a fair shake? Break it down.
Yeah, he did. Because he been in, let's see, he got with my Sixers in 2013. We was the youngest team in the league back then. So he had a young team for 7 years that he got to grow with.
Copy.
You know what I mean? He came in, he got a fresh team. It's time to grow. We build stars, whatever. And we make a deep playoff run, one time?
Okay, let me pause you real quick. In his first 4 seasons, they were calling it the process. You remember?
Yeah. I remember the process.
Okay, so he actually had a horrible record. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I think he lost 253 games, won like 81. Yeah, but what they did was they gave him the growing pain. They said, listen, it's going to take us at least 4 or 5 years to get this right. So they gave him them 4 years to basically try to get all the chips in the right spot, etc. They were in a rebuilding mode. So they gave him that. But the last 3 years, when he calculated a record of something of 141 and 90, which that's when the Sixers started to get better, the Ben Simmonses of the world, the MBs of the world, the Jimmy Buckets of the world. And when they came up short a couple times in the playoffs, including this year where they got swept. But I don't think he deserves all the blame, though, from hurt players.
No, he don't deserve all the blame.
But he does got to take accountability. And that's what Richardson said, who just signed with them, who's from Miami, from Pat Riley and Spoelstra, where they take accountability over there, and he put them on blast. He said, look, I like Coach, but Coach don't take accountability. And the next day, they fired Coach.
Not only that, you can't go from Eastern Conference Finals to out in the first round and be okay.
Exactly. And listen,
it ain't going to happen.
They were, like I said in my last show, they were that Kawhi Leonard's lucky 3-point bounce away from going to a championship.
And if you want to bring in Jimmy Buckets, he had a problem with Brown. Said he don't know how to coach a team.
Right. Okay, let me ask you something. I believe that because Bucket speaks his mind. And I think that's what really killed you guys because Jimmy Buckets is exactly what you guys needed. You see what he did with Miami. No name players. You got Eero stepping up. Okay, Dragic been around for a while. You know, Dragic, you know, he's pretty okay. Duncan Robinson, I can't even tell you what college he came from. You understand what I'm saying? Abodayo, who actually playing big, if I'm correct, he's from Kentucky or Duke. But what I'm trying to say is nobody expected none of these guys to show up. And I give all the credit to Buckets because Buckets get at these guys in practice. Buckets is a dude totally different from Allen Iverson. When Allen Iverson was like, practice? Practice?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Jimmy Buckets is all about practice. He's all about if you do it in practice, it comes out in the game. Go ahead, yo, take it.
So let's just talk about Brown real quick.
Hold on. Rookie, you can't call where we are, rookie. You can't call where we are. Wait till we off and then you get a chance, brother. Go ahead, Rob. I apologize, Rico.
No, you're good. But yeah, that go back to coaching. You got one player that's dripping and want to make the team play better, but the coach not putting in the same work that Jimmy Butler putting in. So they butting heads all the time. And I'm not trying to say Jimmy Butler. I just got into it with my man a couple weeks ago saying he's been the best draft pick that the Bulls had in 10 years.
Listen, you can hate or you can love Jimmy Butler. But one thing you cannot take away from that man, that guy brings it in, day out. He plays fucking injured. He tried to change the Timberwolves, but there was too much babies to understand. So when he went to Philly, who were a little older, you know, than them babies, than Allen Wiggins and Towns, you know, the Embiids of the world, the Simmons of the world, and then not to mention you guys had a lot of veteran outside shooters in Iosova, Bellinelli. Who else you had over there? You had another guy over there. You had Shamet, J.J. Redick. You know, you guys had jump shot shooters. This is why I feel Elton Brand should have got canned with Brett Brown. Copy?
The reason this one reason I can't get Elton Brand to boot until next year. You heard?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Because Elton Brand, first off, he should never even been in the position he in right now. Because he retired from the league in 2016, went and did talent scout for, you know, G League 2017. Then 2018, he GM of the D League, I believe, and then he comes and GMs the Sixers right away. He ain't got no experience.
Yeah, he ain't been through no rocks. So maybe that's why they giving him leverage is what you're saying. They probably giving him some leverage. Yeah, because
but
let me tell you something.
Mistake.
When you don't sign Jimmy Buckets, that was supposed to be your main priority.
I'm gonna tell you where this is a mix up at, right? Because I put it on the post the other day, but I'm gonna tell you now.
Yeah, baby.
Jimmy Butler didn't want to be there because of Brown. So, yeah, I mean, if I invite you to my crib and you come in the crib and you like, I don't like the way Rob cooked, and I cook you something, I'm not gonna cook you something just to watch you spit it out. That's the Jimmy Butler situation. He going to Brown crib, Brown cooking for him, but he don't want to eat what Brown cooking. So what they should have done, instead of letting Jimmy Butler go away, you get rid of the coach and bring in a better coach.
Or what you could have done is a sign and trade. So at least you could have got some pieces for Jimmy. You see what I'm saying? You could do a sign and trade.
And that's what happens when you got a rookie GM.
It's a bad look, man. It's a bad look. And then you get Tobias all this money. Tobias.
Yeah,
I call him Tobias, but it's Tobias Harris. You don't re-sign your only fucking jump shooter who's a proven good jump shooter. Now, you know, yeah, the money's a little excess. He is getting a little too much, but he can shoot the rock. He's a great tool for Ben Simmons, who can't shoot the ball at all. So you gotta have a great shooter because Ben can't shoot. Ben couldn't shoot a jump shot. They had his kids hostage. The guy cannot shoot a jump shot. So you have to get a real good jump shooter. Not no Richardson. Richardson ain't no great jump shooter. This is why I'm blaming Elton Brand. But if you saying they working with him, etc., you know, they're going to give him a few years to try to get it right, then I can live with that. But real quick, Rob, because I got another guy I got to call in about 5 minutes, and I got two more questions for you. Next question, real quick. What do you guys have to do to turn it around?
We're going to have to rely on draft picks and free agency, because it's not like we got, you know, the players that we can trade. You got Ben Simmons, who just got injured, so his stock is dropping. And they could make a trade that's been floating around with Chicago. I don't know what the source is from it, but it's been floating around. But you're stuck with Al Horford and Tobias Harris. And that's bad, because they have high contracts, both of them. You know,
I like both of those players. But the thing is, it's hard to like them with that money they making.
Yeah,
you got solid role players paying them top man money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But who do you blame for that? Who do you blame for that?
Yeah, right. That's why I say you got one more year to get it together, because you're giving Tobias Harris, you know, 180 mil for 5 years, averaging 16 points. Smoking rocks. Elton Brand's an astronaut.
Say less. Say less, baby. And like I said, I can't stress the fact you guys are soft. Jimmy Butler's as tough as they come. If that's not a perfect marriage, you somehow, some way, if you're the Philadelphia 76ers, who's been great for years. I mean, for years. I remember them, the days of Andrew Toney, Julius Erving, Bobby Jones, Caldwell Jones, Sir Charles Barkley, all these cats, Moses Malone, from the AI years when they really didn't have nobody but AI, because they had Lynch, Aaron McKee, Eric Snow, you know, Mutombo, and AI.
And look at that.
Yeah, he led that whole team and made them feel like they all were great, which they all helped them to the best of their ability, but they were all role players. And now to have this process thing for a team that right now should be championship contenders with this whatever 5-year, 7-year plan, and to see y'all just get dismembered the way y'all getting, it's sad, bro. It's like I can imagine what you're going through.
It's an excuse for us to be bummed. Look at our history. Since 1986.
I mean, you're not bummed. Listen, my team are bummed. The New York Knicks are bums. I don't even want to bring my team up. Yeah, I don't even want to bring my team up. Yeah. Okay, real quick. Listen, we got 2 minutes. Real quick.
All right.
Social injustice. LeBron James. What's the first thing that comes in your mind? I got 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
I hit it quick then. Before the bubble thing started, you had the George Floyd rest in peace murder that happened, right? Kyrie Irving called for the end of the season right there. We ain't playing no more. Nothing happened. Then all of a sudden, you know, this last joint go on, and then the Bucks cancel their game, and then NBA's like, all right, that game canceled then. Then LeBron say, I'm not playing either. NBA canceled the whole day. Then LeBron come out and say, we're not playing no more the rest of the season. So that put the NBA in a position, because they posted the boys say he's not playing. So they was about to cancel the season. They decided to have another meeting. And I really don't like what LeBron did. You know, we talking about when he came in and he kind of, he kind of felt like he was above everybody. That's a whole different thing. He was kind of out of pocket saying things he said there. But my thing is, if you say something, stand on it. When they had that meeting today, he should have walked right in there and said, I don't care what you say and none of y'all say, I'm going home. He should have packed his bags and left and stood on his word. I ain't like how he switched up, and they continuing with the season now.
Well, from my understanding, nobody really know the facts because none of us were in there. So I can only go by from what I'm hearing. He did push for the season to end. And I found that very ironic because he's the one that pushed it to restart. I mean, he said the same thing basically. If it restarts, I might retire, and I'm not sure if he said if they don't end it, he's going to retire, but I'm pretty sure he pushed it to a degree where he wanted the season to end. And the young boys wasn't having it, man. The young boys wasn't having it. They was in there like, from my understanding, they wasn't feeling duped. Like put it like this, they got a whole new perspective on him. If he had it on the bubble before, now nobody's feeling LBJ. So he better pray that Anthony Davis stay with him because nobody gonna fuck with LeBron James. I'm telling you
LeBron
right
should have
now.
packed up his bags last night and went back to his wife and kids.
Okay, I respect how you feeling.
This is the last thing I'm going to say about it. LeBron has become a poster boy for the more than the athlete movement. And he had a chance to prove that last night, but instead he walked into that meeting today, and now they restarted, they bring it back to playoffs, and they're going to continue playing.
Right.
He should have took his stance and stood on it like a man and went home.
Listen, man, I don't blame you. Keeping it real on the Al York Sports Show. I love it. You went in on your Sixers, but I respect that. You put your heart to the side, and you got to the facts, bro. And I want to thank you, Rico, and I definitely want you back on the show soon. And, have a great weekend. TGI Friday, don't drink and drive. And I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, appreciate you, Puerto Rican staff.
Okay, brother. My man Rico, the Philadelphia boy. Have a good one, baby.
All right, respect.
All right, love. Okay, guys, y'all heard it. We had the dog catcher. We had Rico. Now I got my last caller. And guys, whoever's trying to get through, if I happen to get a couple minutes, I promise y'all, I'll give y'all the floor. But right now, I don't know if we're going to have that. Let's see what happens with this next caller. Big Hump, you lost a lot of the show, but you got the second half left. And, of course, you can always watch the replay, OG. Hello, it's the R in the building.
Yo, what up, baby? What's up, man?
I'm about to tell you, you better put some motherfucking bass on that voice because I can hardly hear you, bro.
What up, baby?
Okay,
what's up, man?
Listen, this is how I do on the Al York Sports Show. We got interrupted last week. So anytime that happens, I like to come back to you guys because I'm one of the worst dudes that I hate you leave me with words in my mouth. So if I feel like that, I got to feel like that for others. So we're going to pick up exactly where we were, and then we're going to rock out, a couple more topics. Copy?
Copy.
Okay. We left off at Fernando Tatis swinging at 3-0, and everybody was complaining. Everybody was complaining about that. All the old cats. Get real fast. Let's knock this out so we can go to the next subjects.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, listen, listen. Listen, I'm all good with Tatis swinging at 3-0. I say F the unwritten rules. I think I said that last week. But, there's not a team more exciting than the San Diego Padres, man. Like, you know what they remind me of? They like the 2011 Oklahoma City Thunder of baseball.
Okay.
Bro, that's a fun-ass team to watch, man. I'm just hoping they keep everything together, man, because I like what they got. I don't think they will be able to, but, man, that's a fun-ass team to watch, bro.
Yeah, small markets usually hard for them to keep players. They gave Machado all that money, and, they gave Hosmer all that money. And when Tatis start calling out for that money, and then it's going to be issues. And then they got really no pitching, so they're going to have to pay some pitchers to want to go over there. And that's when everything's going to start to crumble. So if you're a Diego fan, you better enjoy it as much as you could right now, because this ain't going to be no Yankee shit, no Boston Red Sox shit where the shit just continues to go, or the LA Dodgers, because these are big markets that could afford to pay out that kind of paper. Copy?
Yeah. But do you like that? Do you like that comparison though? They're the Oklahoma City Thunder, 20.
No. I feel you.
Dog, that's a fun fucking team, bro.
I'm gonna bring it back. I remember the Golden State Warriors.
They got the new unis.
Dog.
Bro, I went to the store. The people were wearing San Diego Padres jerseys outside, bro. I didn't even know they stole those.
Dog, I'm gonna bring it. Hold on, let me bring it back before I forget. I remember when your team, I like watching, who was it? B. Diddy, Steven Jackson and them, when they went to Golden State. That was a fun team to watch. Yo, I love watching Golden State. Team. And that was before Curry and all of them were over there. Copy?
Right.
I like
the...
Yeah.
or like the Clippers too, with like D Miles and Q Wish. Like they weren't good enough to be contenders, but they're just so fun to watch. You had to like tune in and watch them. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. But hold on, real quick, little dogs. My boy Pee Wee said, it's like telling my boy William Wright to swing 3-0. Pee Wee, I'm gonna make that a little different. Pee Wee, William Wright was a guaranteed home run. Tatis is not. Tatis a line drive hitter. I'll let William Wright swing 3-0 all day. You already know what the fuck it is. But back to little dogs. Little dogs. Okay, I know it's kind of early to do this, and I hate people who immediately start putting guys that have a great 2 months or 1 year and start putting them as top-notch players. Correct?
Yeah,
so
I hate that shit too.
I don't like that. I don't like that. So, but what I'm gonna do is, I think we have to agree that Mike Trout is still the best MLB player in baseball. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. He's a legit 5-tool player. He does
okay,
everything.
Not only that, he just sold a card. I'm not gonna give him no clout. Who was it? But he just somebody sold his baseball card for $4 million. His rookie card. If that doesn't hold weight, I don't know what holds weight. So we're gonna go Trout 1. Copy. Now, who do you go number 2? I'm going to name you about 5 players.
Okay.
We're going to start with Mookie Betts.
I think he is number 2, man. Mookie's number 2.
Another 5-tool player, correct?
Yeah, 5-tool player. Does everything. Plays the right way, too.
Yeah, I love everything about Mookie. He's positive. It seems like he makes all the right plays. It's like he's the only guy I know that guns people out at third base. And for some reason, when he makes that throw to third base, the runner never goes from first to second. You know what I mean? Usually when a guy tries to throw somebody out at third, that automatically lets the runner go to second base. But Mookie has a smart for the game where he knows if he's got a great chance to throw him out, he's going to make the throw. If he doesn't make the throw. He is so smart in doing that. He's the best, if you ask me. Yeah, he's the best. I mean, if you look at his assists, it's unbelievable. And Humpty posted something when he gunned somebody out. I mean, that thing was incredible. He threw like a string right to third base from right field, dog.
Right.
No loop on the throw, nothing. Just a straight string. Yeah, so we got Mookie Betts. Okay, now it's fair to say he'll be the second best player in MLB, correct?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to name you a different name. Where would you rank Cody Bellinger as far as top 5, if he's even ranked?
I mean, dude, he had such a monster year last year. He's number 3. And I think Mookie and him are 2 or 3. Like, they're interchangeable. But I put him behind.
My man, let me tell you something about Bellinger. Don't ever bet against the Dodgers. Every time that fucking guy bats up, I'm just like, whoa, like, his hacks. And he makes contact for a guy with a big swing like himself. Now, he might, fly out a lot and stuff, but he makes contact. He doesn't strike out, like the other guys that have big hacks, like the Reginald Jacksons of the world. Sheffield will make more contact. Dave Kingman had a big hack. Ben Ogilvy had one of the craziest hacks. I'm going way back with Ben Ogilvy. The Gorman Thomases of the world had a big hack. And I'm probably missing a play or 2. But Cody Bellinger makes contact, bro. I mean, he be hitting screaming. He hit a line drive home run in Anaheim. I had him against Anaheim. I thought that shit was going in the gap. And I see Trout running out of the room. I'm like, yo, how the hell that shit made it out the park? No, real talk, a line drive. That's what makes Bellinger so effective and so scary. But he looks like he's kind of slumping lately, and he looks like he's off balance. So hopefully he can fix that come playoff time and do what he normally does. So we're going to leave Bellinger at 3, correct?
Yep.
Okay, now I got a couple more names. Nolan Arenado. Do you put him up there?
Man, I mean, I do, man. I love Nolan Arenado, man. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the best third baseman in all of baseball.
I would agree with that. But I don't know if that means that makes him top 5, but he's the best third baseman.
He's another guy, man. He do it all, man.
He can do it all. He can do it all. Now I'm going to go to some young guys. So try to eliminate the fact that they didn't play so many years. Just look at them from what they're doing right now. Copy?
Copy.
No pitchers, Chuck. All baseball players. Ronald Acuna Jr. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm going to drink some water while I hear this.
Now, I like Ronald Acuna, man. But see, I think, like, he's, like, if we rank it all like the young stars, I think he's behind all of the younger stars, though. He's nice, though. I mean, I know you're probably going to get into these names, but, like, I put him behind Juan Soto.
So no, don't say that. I got more names. Don't
okay, my bad,
don't blow up more names. I got more names for you.
I think that's what's gonna hurt Acuna because he's in the same division as Juan. But like, I like Ronald Acuna.
Okay, I'm gonna throw numerous names. Christian Yelich.
Oh man, see, he's a little different though because he's a little bit older than those guys, man. But bro, he's an MVP and he's one of those. He's one of those guys. He's a prototypical number 3 hitter. And man, I like Yelich even when he was in Miami.
Yeah,
like,
I loved him in Miami. I loved him in Miami. Line drive hitter.
Man, like,
he can run.
Right.
Yeah, he can play the outfield. He just, to me, he's too happy going. I know that don't mean nothing to a lot of people. I like the guys to play with. I like the attitude. I don't know. I always like attitude, man. And
yeah, but not a lot of the great ones have that attitude, though. Like, I forget who's that dude that played. Who played center field for Milwaukee, the Brewers before? The Spanish cat.
Gomez?
He played with Gomez, Carlos Gomez. Bro, he played with attitude.
I love Gomez. Though, man. I just didn't feel.
I like that shit too, though.
Yeah, I didn't feel he did enough in his career, but Gomez was he could have been great, but he just messed up. Okay, let me give you some other names. They're not going to be all young guys, by the way.
Bad.
Anthony Rondon.
That's another older guy. I think he's like more in the range of like with Yelich, right? I think
yeah. He's older. I'm just throwing it out there.
I love Rendon. Man, I've been saying like Rendon was so underrated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if he had Bryce, he never got the love that he probably should have gotten from everybody. I think everyone in DC knew about him.
You know what hurt some? You know what hurt some, and what hurt him in Washington is that Bryce was a diva. Bryce does things that acknowledge.
Right.
Rendon is so quiet going, and all he does is produces. I learned a lot about Anthony Rendon because he just went to the American League, and he's hitting the cover off the baseball still. And I'm a true believer that the pitchers got an advantage over the hitters when they never faced each other. I'm a true believer of that.
Sure.
I just think the pitchers, having 3-4 pitchers, the batter has to continue to adjust, and if he got no knowledge of you, it's harder for him to make that adjustment. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but the fact that he's hitting over 300, he's hitting over 300. I love him. I love him for that. Okay, now I'm gonna name you 2 young guys. You ready? Juan Soto. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the water thing.
Listen, bro, that's my favorite dude. Like, no, I have a new one, bro. I have a new one. I have a new favorite one. He's killing in Chicago. But yeah, Juan Soto's probably my favorite out of all the young guys. Well, I shouldn't say that, man. Man, baseball is good, bro.
Yeah. Baseball is good. Now, let me say his last name. Now, this guy, a lot of you are going to be like, Al, why would you even put him in this topic? I have to, man. I watch this kid play. I'm in the West Coast. I get these games for free. And I'm just so fortunate to be able to watch this guy day in and day out. So fun to watch. Brings fun. He's definitely the key to start the ignition in this team. I seen it yesterday. Perfect example. He led the team back from a 4-run deficit. Got the first hit. Got them going. They won the game. And that's Fernando Tatis Jr. Talk to him.
Boy, he has the swagger, bro. He's the John Moran of baseball right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, bro. I love how he plays. But hey, can I name one name that I think people know he's gonna win that.
You can name 2 names if you want.
Okay, check this out. Luis Robert, bro, Chicago White Sox. I love that dude. Yep. Number 88, I'm gonna buy his jersey.
Yeah, he's starting off good. He's starting off good.
But yeah, I like him, bro. And then what's another name that we didn't name? Young guy. Shit.
There's a couple of them out there, and I
There's a
would like to
bunch.
say
Like,
Lindor, but
Saquon was
Lindor to me, I just feel like, who, by the way, looks
I
a
love
lot like
Frankie.
Jose Reyes. I swear to God, he looks like Jose Reyes, man. I mean, when Jose Reyes came up with the Mets.
No, Reyes is nice, but I think Frankie's a little bit better baseball wise. Like, cause he can hit for power a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm saying he looks like him. He looks like him.
Oh,
like,
he looks
like
just
in
looks
his
like him.
face.
Yeah. I mean, they both got the
They
smile.
both switch hitters.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, any
All
more
right.
names you want to bring up before we get to our next topic?
No, let's get into the next one now.
Okay, we got 9 minutes left. We're going right to it. Now we're going to go from laughter to serious, and then we'll end it up at laughter.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. I forgot about
Social
this one.
injustice. I'm making sure I'm asking all of y'all. I want all of y'all opinions. I went from the dog catcher to Rico to the R. Your take.
All right. Yeah.
Social injustice, LeBron James situation.
What's my take on the LeBron James
Your
situation?
take, exactly. Your take.
Yo, here's my thing, bro. And I don't want to make it the whole GOAT conversation, dog. But I'm just saying Michael Jordan wouldn't have taken this stand. Like, I think it says a lot to how LeBron
Little
was
dog, let's not go there. You're
What
opening a can of worms.
Nah, come
I'm begging
on.
you. Little dog, I'm begging you not to take it there. I'm begging because you're going to throw my whole shit off.
All right.
You're going to throw me off. Don't throw me off. You're talking about LeBron.
All right. You're the OG, so I ain't going to bring up MJ. But all I'm going to say is, yo, there's never been an athlete that's been more cognizant of its influence than LeBron James. LeBron James knows, like, how much his voice matters. Yo, if LeBron James isn't playing, dog, the NBA ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? And I think people really started listening when LeBron and the Lakers was like, yo, dog, we're not going to play today. And they walked out that meeting. That's when they was like, oh, shit, dog, we need to really step it up. And the owners, I mean, I don't know exactly exactly what they're trying to do, but I think they did something where the players were like, all right, fine, that suffices to us. We're going to go out and play. But
Well, let me intervene. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I just don't want you to get too far ahead. Is that fair enough?
Go ahead.
My understanding for that meeting, I don't know what you got out of it. What I got out of it, that first of all, LeBron, they didn't know he was going to speak. They had other spokespeople. LeBron, at the end of the meeting, grabbed the mic. They said he just grabbed the mic and started talking for 15 minutes. And from my understanding, from my understanding, I heard it from one of the guys you like, Daffy Duck. You know, Stephen A. Smith. I call him Daffy Duck.
Okay.
So all he do is quack all the fucking day. But from what I heard from Daffy, because you know he be by the meetings and all that. He be posted up. He's ESPN representative. He's got resources through everywhere. He heard that all the young cats were not feeling LBJ at all. At all. And he noticed that during his conversation on the mic, he felt the energy. And as he felt the energy, he started saying stuff like, you know, to the guys beneath me, you know, I've been here. I got mines. And he thought that was going to make things better. And from my understanding, that makes shit worse. So, as a leader, as a guy that people look up to, how do you take this route? I don't understand. It don't even sound like an LBJ move. But I heard this from Stephen A. Smith.
What route? By threatening not to play?
No, like telling people they're beneath him. Like, you guys are beneath me. It's what I say. You know, like my way or the highway type shit. Like, come on, dog. Like,
hey,
yeah.
I was gonna say that, yo, Mike, how come it's all right for Mike to do some shit like that?
There you go with the Mike shit. Listen, you told me you look it. Oh, dog, you told me last week. Hold on. I'm gonna flip it on you. You told me last. I said, dog, talk about what you want. You know what you told me? Yo, Al, it's your show. You do what you want. Okay. I took heed of that. It's my show. I don't want to talk about Jordan. You're opening up a whole new can of worms right now. Yeah.
My bad.
But yeah, keep on about LeBron. I'm waiting.
No, I'm just saying, man, LeBron's a leader, bro. He stood up. He said, "No, fuck all that. We're not gonna play unless we feel like there's some changes going on around here." I fuck with that. Listen, LeBron's really the reason why they started to play. And LeBron threatened.
Yeah, he forced the issue. He's like, if he even threatened the league that if you don't start the league, I might you know what I mean? Like basically want to retire type shit.
Yeah.
Like he threw that out there. Like, y'all don't play this year, I might retire. You see what I'm saying? If I was the league, I would have said retire that motherfucker. Like I don't know how they giving this guy so much power. Like they giving him too much power.
He's the one. Come on, Al.
So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Okay, hold up. Let me freeze you. Let me freeze you.
97.
Let me freeze you real quick. So you telling me right now, if the NBA did without LeBron James, it won't be successful? Simple question.
Say it again.
If the NBA if they parted ways with LeBron James, would the NBA would it still be successful?
Would it be any? Man, you're talking about the number one star. It'd be like taking Michael Jordan out the 90s.
Nigga like using Jordan. You like fucking with
Come
Jordan
on,
again.
dog. You can't do that. You can't. Come on, man.
All right,
the NBA will go on, but LeBron dictates everything. And LeBron left like tomorrow. Every question to every player after every game will be about LeBron James. You feel me?
No, I feel you on that, but I still think the NBA is set up right now with all these young stars to continue to be on blast. I mean, they are set up with the Giannis, the Donovan Mitchells of the world, the Ben Simmons of the world, you know, like the Damian, you know, Dollars of the world. They set up. But I know what you're saying. He's the head brother in charge. He's the head brother in charge. So I get what you're saying. Giannis, Luka, Durant, etc., etc.
Let me ask you this. Yo, if LeBron retires today and went to go play the NFL, would the NFL's ratings go up and the NBA go down?
I would say the NFL will go up. I don't know about the NBA going down because the NBA
will go down. The biggest star left.
Not if he left and he left. Look, if they left, let's say they just parted, no. But if the NBA did him dirty, yes. Like, let's say the NBA did him dirty, I agree with you. But if they just parted ways, I don't think so.
I'm not saying nobody will
NBA
watch the
straight
NBA.
right now, dog.
People's gonna watch the NBA.
Dog, the NBA is straight right now. Dog, LeBron dropped 4 points the other day, and they had multiple great games the whole game. The whole day, that NBA is going to stand tall without LBJ like you wouldn't even know. But is it better with LeBron James? Hold on, let me finish. Is it better with LeBron James? Yes, I would agree with you on that. But can they survive without him? Hell yeah. Hell to the fuck yeah.
All right.
But anyway, listen, let's move on because we got 3 minutes. I know you wanted to bring a personal subject up. Floor is yours.
Yeah.
Floor is yours.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the hottest female broadcasters, bro. Listen, let me bring up the OG of the female broadcasters, the girl that I had one of my first crushes, dog.
Okay.
Hannah Storm, yo. She was bad in '98, and she's still fine right now on 9 a.m. Sports Center.
Okay.
But, yo,
Hannah's pretty. I can't lie. She's pretty.
Yeah. My top three: Olivia Harlan.
Okay.
Taylor Rooks.
You educated me now. I'm being educated right now.
Oh, okay. You know, and then listen, one of the ones that not a lot of people talk about anymore, at least, Erin Andrews. You got to throw Erin Andrews in there.
Yeah, I heard that name.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of guys talk about it.
Have you seen ESPN's Malika Andrews? I think it is. It's like Malika Andrews.
No, I don't know. I don't recall.
Oh, damn. I'm just saying, like, one of those NBA players had to back that, bro.
Yo, let me ask you something.
No way there was
Yo, I got to ask you something before I forget.
Bro,
let me ask you something before I forget. This guy said Taylor Biscotti. I don't know who's that. Taylor Biscotti.
No, bro. NFL Network. Hey, yo,
okay, but hold up. Don't listen. Let me get... Listen, you're going crazy now. You're going so crazy you're not letting me talk. How about that NFL lady they show on Sunday Night Football? She in her 50s. I just need to know what you got to say. That blonde lady that be with the guitar on Sunday Night Football? Or Monday Night Football? I don't know. It's Sunday night or Monday night. They got that blonde girl that been there like the last 4 or 5 years.
The black girl.
No, she's a white blonde girl.
White blonde?
Yeah. Chuck Thomas probably know who it is. Yeah, that they always, I think it's Monday Night Football. She comes on singing and dancing and all type of shit. Damn, I'm surprised.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know their name.
Right. How do you think about what you think about her?
Hey, your homie, though, Taylor Biscotti, yeah, she's definitely in the top 3, man. She's dope.
Okay, listen, we're over by 1 minute. Any last thing you want to say? Because me and you spoke the other day. Yeah.
Hey, Al, like, listen, dog, it's always lovely when I run into you, dog, but you had me dying the other day, bro. Because you know how we were talking about, like, the best player in baseball, like, old school, new school shit? And you brought it up like, hey, man, there's still people that think Babe Ruth is the greatest of all time. And your ass dead ass.
Yo, my man Humpty probably think that shit still.
What's up?
My man Humpty probably think Babe Ruth is still the best player of all time. I know a lot of people think that.
Yeah, and you was like, man, that fat fucking even has shit on Ken Griffey Jr., man. You had me dying, bro. You had me dying.
Hey, yo, dog.
Oh.
How the hell? I mean, listen, I understand different eras. Like my man said, apples and oranges, different eras. Probably what they mean, Rob, is that Babe dominated his era more than anybody. Probably that's what they mean. But to say the best baseball player just like athletically, hell no. I mean, Griffey Jr. would kill that. If Griffey Jr., if you put Griffey Jr. back in the days, they would never get him out.
Al, if we talking dominance, man, yo, those 3 year run that Barry Bonds.
You see, look, two OGs already said Babe is the best. If you look at the comments, they say Babe is the best.
I mean,
so hold up, guys. Listen, bro. Like I said, take out the era. Just baseball player. Like if you put Babe Ruth and had to like, it's hard to predict. But if you have to face the pitchers today, you're telling me he's better than Ken Griffey Jr. was?
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
But I know what they're saying. They dominated the era like nobody would dominate any era.
No disrespect to the Babe, bro. The Babe is a GOAT, bro. But man, we comparing Babe
all day. But that short little motherfucker ain't got nothing on Junior. I don't care what nobody say. And like I said, if you looked at it from the perspective that I'm putting it out, but if you're looking at errors, I'm all with you guys. Look at, totally with you guys. Hold up. He said, yeah, but he put old timer with today's advantages like technology and medical. Okay, brother. Like I said, listen, if you're looking at the era domination, Babe Ruth got it. Nobody dominated like Babe. But if you look at it like player versus player, the way I look at shit, like when I put 30 years ago with a guy now and I matched them, there's no way in the world Babe is better than Ken Griffey Jr. No way, no how, no matter how you break it down. But if you look at it via era, I'm with you guys. Little dogs, I want to thank you. We out of time. Any last words?
Gee. Nothing, baby. I'll be here next week, bro.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Love you guys. Al York Sports Show. What else y'all want, man? We giving it to y'all, man. Day in, day out. Tuesday, 15 quickest minutes. Every Friday, open sessions. Put your answers in on Shadon-matically. Be a Hall of Famer, and I'll get back to y'all via the comments after I shut this down. Thank you guys for another week. Like I said, y'all could be doing anything else on a Friday, but y'all taking time to spend time with me and my peoples, and that's highly and much appreciated. God bless y'all. Enjoy your weekend, man. Al York Sports coming to a theater near you. Oh, yes, y'all.